I am Renowned Zero. Today we're going to be talking about Netflix quietly dumping the kids show Ridley Jones. And as of recent, there's been a clip going around showing a bison coming out as non-binary to their grandmother. So we're going to be talking about it today. This article comes to us from dailymail.com. Netflix quietly dumps kids show Ridley Jones about a bison who comes out as non-binary to its grandma, played by Cyndi Lauper, as lesbian creator says it got no promotion. Ridley Jones premiered in 2021. The fifth and final season was released last week. A recent episode centers non-binary bison Fred, which bisons cannot be non-binary, weirdos, who comes out about their name also. That's something that does not exist. Can we stop pushing this propaganda garbage to children especially? Overall, stop pushing it, but especially to children. Please, just stop. And pronouns to their grandma, who's voiced by Cyndi Lauper. The animated series is canceled, but it's still available to stream on Netflix. In my opinion, no one should have Netflix after that awful movie Cuties came out. Hashtag cancel Netflix. Netflix has quietly canceled a woke animated kids show. It features a bison who comes out as non-binary to its grandmother. Ridley Jones released its fifth and final season last week, which was not given any promotion, the show's creator Chris Nee claimed in a tweet. The two-time Kids Screen Award winner and Emmy-nominated series received harsh criticism online following the release of episode 8 of season 5, Herd Day, which centers around a bison called Fred, who comes out as non-binary to their grandmother, who is voiced by Cyndi Lauper. Now, at some point, we're going to be playing the clip here. Some viewers blasted the show on Twitter, claiming Fred's non-binary identity was slipped into the show's narrative. Do your kids watch Ridley Jones? One viewer asked. It features a female bison who identifies as neither female nor male and wants to be referred to with they, them pronouns. Quietly slipped in there. Drip, drip, drip. What a message to send to young girls in particular. And I believe the clip is right here. So we are going to play it.
Well, my heart...
Actually, need to raise the volume. Here.
Well, my heart says that the way I feel most myself is to go by the name Fred. That's because I'm non-binary.
Realize the bison is female.
And Fred is the name that fits me best. And I also use they and them, because calling me a she or a he doesn't feel right to me.
Oh, I didn't know that. No wonder you've been struggling. How could you lead the herd without being yourself?
Could you imagine if your child is watching this absolute garbage? Seriously, just throw on some Power Rangers from 1993. You'll never have to worry about garbage like this in that show. Literally none.
Oh, I'm sorry I used the wrong name and pronouns. Thank you for showing me your heart.
The lips, you could just look at that. By looking at it, the lip syncing and everything was off. It wasn't even done properly, for Christ's sake. The creator, who is a lesbian mom, again, who cares, addressed the cancellation in a tweet last Wednesday. It doesn't surprise me that Netflix has quietly dumped the first preschool show that has a non-binary character coming out. Well, you're a fucking weirdo. And of course, it's kind of what y'all look like, it seems. Y'all are just weird. Y'all really want to push this propaganda nonsense onto children. Y'all are groomers. Plain and simple, y'all are groomers, and y'all are fucking weird. I realize in this day and age, dumped means many things. Just zero promotion of the episode. Good. There shouldn't be any promotion of garbage. Of woke garbage. She continued, oh, and yes, this is the end of the series. They canceled us after what they just put out. They threw all the specials, the Xmas special now, the feature-length special, the Cyndi Lauper episode, and just quietly slipped it onto the service. So this is it. Good. Good. You shouldn't be making this garbage for children. Fucking weirdos. Ridley Jones is about a bold, curious girl named Ridley who lives in a magical museum with her mother and grandmother and has adventures with her non-binary bison, Fred. Voiced by Iris Menas, and mummy girl Ismet, voiced by Ashlyn Madden, who had two dad mummies. Just, the propaganda is just absolutely amazing. Fucking crap. Oh my god. Andrew Reynolds and Chris Colfer. When the show first launched in 2021, And he said, I'm here to change the world or retire trying. Yeah, you're trying to change the world for the worst. Because once again, you are a groomer, you are a weirdo, and you're trying to warp the minds of young children with garbage like this. I know what it is to be othered. My job is to show the world as I want it to be. Show it with adult characters. Something for adults, not something for children. You fucking weirdo. The latest episode centers around Fred, the non-binary bison, who has attempted to prove itself as a full member of the herd by leading the stampede. They are also hoping to impress Grandma Dottie. Oh, God. Blah, blah, blah. I already read that. Fred, who has gone by the name of they, them pronouns throughout the show. And this has been going on for 5 seasons with this garbage. And this is the first time somebody's noticing this. Says notes to their friends that they used different ones when they last saw Grandma Dottie, who was voiced by Lopper. When the grandma unintentionally refers to them as their previous name, Fred is upset and eventually decides to tell her and has the support of their friends. If you're ready, we support you. When Fred finally gets courage, they say, my heart says that the way I feel most is myself is to go by the name Fred. That's because I'm non-binary and Fred is the name that fits me best. And they also use they and them because calling me a she or her doesn't feel right to me. Grandma Dottie is understanding of Fred and apologizes, adding that she knows they'll be a tough stampede leader. No, they won't be a tough stampede leader because typically women are not leaders. While some viewers are taken aback by the episode, others pointing out this isn't the first time Fred's identity has been addressed in season 2. Yeah, so it's been going on for quite a bit. So I'm actually... what in the Sam Smith Dental breakdown is this, Netflix? Yeah, exactly. Livestock is now non-binary. Now I'm confused. Doesn't exist in livestock. How is livestock? Yeah. So you actually have people that aren't complete retards, not understanding the nonsense that's going, not taking in the nonsense. They're taking in the nonsense and going, this is stupid. Netflix can take their woke garbage and shove it. It is not telling children to question their pronouns. Yes, it is. This is what you call a groomer. This is a groomer. Take note, people. Or maybe what that clip actually says is kids should be able to tell grown-ups how they feel about themselves. Yeah. That's, again, grooming. And if the grown-ups care about the kids' feelings, they might take a moment to consider it and that they actually make the child's feelings that the child knows they do. Yeah. We don't teach children that they can be theys and thems. That's what groomers try to do. You fucking weirdos, man. While the Ridley Jones series has been canceled, it's available streaming on Netflix, all 15 episodes of the new season. They reached out to Netflix for comment. Go watch it. Show your... No. Don't show this to your kids. Like I said, if you want your kids to watch a wholesome show, and I'm sure people will be like, oh, there's fighting and this and that, just throw on some Power Rangers. Throw on some 80s TMNT. It's not hard to go back to good things. Throw on the old Little Mermaid. Throw on Toy Story. Throw on Lion King. As much as people will say, oh, it's Disney, but at least it's good Disney, like the old school, classic animated stuff. Not this garbage. Just throw on some Power Rangers and be done with it. They could watch Power Rangers for like 25, 30 seasons. And there's none of this propaganda nonsense in there. None of it. Except for, of course, the Power Ranger reboot movie that came out. But besides that, there's no garbage in there. It's just wholesome fun about a group of teenagers with attitude. A group of teenagers who build friendships with each other and learn to work together. Much better than this garbage. So it's like, there are way better things that you could be showing your children than this shit. But I think I've ranted long enough. I'm going to end the video right there. Thank you all for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. If you do like the video, hit the like button. Comment below what your feelings about this all are. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set it to all that we get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.